Welcome back to Independence High School in western Raleigh County. What a gorgeous evening it is out there, cooling off a little bit, but milder than it was, last week when we were further south?
It got very cold last week at Princeton. It's a little chilly, but it's beautiful all around. I cannot complain at all, and I think the players are going to be really happy with this weather too.
Absolutely. Speaking of the weather, we have some changes coming up in the temperature department, so don't get used to this mild weather, at least in the short term. All right, folks, here's what's going on across the region. Your leaf blowing forecast for the next 3 days. Going to be a little bit breezy tomorrow, so for blowing those leaves away. Right now we're at the peak of the foliage, but the leaves will continue to come down early this weekend. Sunday and Monday looking pretty good as high pressure builds in. Woohoo! See those showers that are crossing into West Virginia near Huntington? A couple of those will get here by about 9 o'clock, so 1 or 2 showers across the region, but that is the extent of it. You will not need an umbrella if you come out to these games. Behind that front, folks, look at that. Our temperatures are anywhere from 1 or 2 degrees cooler than 24 hours ago, but ahead of it, we are 8 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago. That high pressure you see just south of Rapid City is going to bring us an absolutely gorgeous weekend, but a little bit on the cool side. But as it moves off the coast, it's really going to warm our temperatures up next week. So here's your football forecast. We will stay in the low 60s. We're not going to cool off a lot this evening because of the cloud cover ahead of that cold front. We need clear skies and a light wind to really drop our temperatures, and just a drop or two. You will not need an umbrella if you come out. We are down to 53 degrees when you wake up in the morning, so still relatively mild, but the difference is tomorrow afternoon we're only going to hit about 60 degrees. We have some cooler colors across the upper Mississippi Valley behind that cold front, so kind of a return to reality tomorrow and once again on Sunday, but no prolific cold. I mean, we could have snow blowing this time of the year, folks. 61 degrees the high tomorrow, and we'll have some sunshine after about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Those winds will be northwest at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. All right, so the front comes through. We get about 1/10 of an inch of rain or less. That's it. We desperately need a lot more than that. Now, behind the front, it's cool. But check it out, folks. That high pressure moves off the coast next week, and it's almost like the middle of August around here. Temperatures back into the 70s. We have an elevated brush fire risk. We may even have the first red flag warnings of the season. As temperatures get into the 70s, relative humidity drops. These leaves come down. We have more forest fuel. And then the next front comes through about a week from today with a couple of showers. That'll knock our temperatures back a few degrees. Now, how does this all shake out with the barometric pressure trends? Well, actually, pressure is on the rise through the weekend, and then it drops off Thursday behind the next cold front. So not too many changes in the barometric pressure forecast. Our ARH More for Appalachia Aches and Pains forecast. Now, next week is Trick or Treat, and I promise you this, it's not going to be cold. We're not going to have snow blowing. We'll be in the upper 60s with partly cloudy skies between 6 and 8 p.m. for the Trick or Treat forecast. All right, so what about the next 7 days? Yes, we're in the 50s the next 2 days, and it drops into the 30s to low 40s at night. But we have 70s in here, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with a high fire risk. Remember, the burning ban is in place through most of the fall season, so don't burn brush outside during the day, and temperatures will be back in the 60s on Friday. Just a little word for you, ARH sponsoring the show, and this is our SPF at 30. You can still get sunburn this time of the year, and we've got lots of sunshine early next week. That's your forecast live from Independence High School. More news and sports after the break.